Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're with us today. Well, I'm in the garden and I'm going to start the day off by cutting out the tomato plants that are not producing anymore, that are dying off, and I'm going to get rid of them. The peas that I planted 10 days ago or so, they're growing pretty good. They're nice and getting tall. And it looks like the bell peppers or the other peppers might be trying to survive. They really had a rough summer, and I don't know, but I also cat fight space. And then I need to clip up the watermelon because it's kind of hanging, putting too much pressure on the stem. And it looks like a couple of the pumpkins that I transplanted that were little are getting big now. That's nice. And the other pumpkins are doing well. And I do need to hit things with water. Well, I caught on video twice critters inside the garden tunnel. Once was an armadillo got in there, and then the other time it was a mouse or a pack rat. I'm not real sure. It only showed up on the camera very, very quickly, so I couldn't judge how big it was. Anyway, there is a hole at the bottom of the screen over here, and so we need to restaple that edge. It won't stop the mice because the mice can go underneath the door, but it will stop the armadillos from getting in, and so that would be a good thing. And the bird never came back. We gave it an opportunity, so the eggs are kind of just still sitting there, which is sad because I don't know if it was warm enough in there that they'll hatch anyway. I hope not. And maybe they cooked to death because it was super hot in there. That would be a sad thing too. Anyway, I'll clean that up pretty soon, but not today. Today I just have to get rid of this other tomato plant and then water the new peas that I put over here in this section here. And I had watered all the seedlings on the cantaloupe and the watermelon, as well as the pumpkins, so we're good to go there. I just neglected the tomatoes, sadly, and with that came death. Anyhow, let's take care of this last one. Showed you the pumpkins yesterday, I think it was, or the other day anyhow, and I got 2 of those and some other little starts that are starting, and hopefully they'll get fertilized and we'll have more pumpkins than that. These are the pumpkin pie pumpkins, so they should be delicious. I made pumpkin pie with a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and there was no pumpkin flavor to that pumpkin at all. The spices made it more of a spice pie, but definitely not a pumpkin pie. So jack-o'-lantern pumpkins are not the way to go if you want to make a pumpkin pie. It's one of those little green frogs. They're so little. They're babies, I guess. Okay, next on the agenda is that wheelbarrow of sticks that I didn't take the other day. I'm gonna go ahead and take to the burn pile because I need the wheelbarrow, because you know how Lee finished the cat Avery ramps? Well, the cats are afraid to go down the ramp. It's too steep. and Freddie's really big, and that little platform Lee put is way too narrow. Two cats can't get through there. So last night what happened was that Freddie wanted to lay down and wouldn't let Eclipse by. So unfortunately, we need to do more work. And so what I'm going to try to do is make a wider platform and do some alterations. But I'm going to build the platform not up in the air like Lee did. I'm going to build it on the ground and then put it on legs of some sort. And anyhow, that's how I'm going to do it. And I'll attach the legs together with a framework halfway, so then it goes on top and it's all kind of structurally together. My brain sees it, I don't know, but how hard can it be, right? So that's what we're gonna do. But first, gotta dump the wheelbarrow so I can go get the tools from Lee's shop, put them in the wheelbarrow and carry them out to the other corner of the yard. I'll be busy working. I was gonna say I'd be right back, but you know, I've said that so many times, so it was just habit. Anyhow, let's get busy. One of the downsides to the wood is that there's lots of staples inside the wood. And so I'm gonna have to pound these down or whatever. But this is good wood. Anyway, I've collected some wood. Don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but I'm gonna try it anyhow. So let's go over towards the cat aviary. Okay, this is my thought. This board is 44¼ length and it's a shorter board. It was already here. I'm gonna cut the rest to 44¼ I'm gonna cut off all those staples so I don't have to hammer them out. Lee wasn't able to find me the torque bit, the one that goes with it. He found a smaller one and I can try it, but I might end up having to use hammer and nails. So he got me some nails. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 4 wide with the boards and make it a nice wide platform, because Lee used 2 boards, a little bit smaller, they're not as wide as the ones that he put up here. And Freddie just takes up the whole space. And so that needs to be wider. But the platform I'm thinking about is gonna go that way. And it's gonna drop down. So basically it will be a step down, not a ramp down to this other platform. Then that way Freddie can go over there and lay all he wants and keep the pathway open. That's my thought anyhow. We'll see if that works, but they're also afraid going down that steep ramp. So I'm thinking about going ahead and leaving the ramp steep on one side, because Eclipse came running up it. So up's fine, but down's where they kind of spook out. So off of the ramp where it's lower, we can maybe build another ramp, but we'll have to see about that. I only have a few hours left because I've kind of screwed around this morning, and so I don't know how much I'll get done, if anything. So I guess it's time to get busy, unless I can find another excuse not to. Okay, the ends aren't going to be straight because I don't really know where the guideline is on that to go. And so I started off just about, I don't know, a 1/16 of an inch inward, and then I veered off to the side because once you get past that gauge part and it's hanging over the edge, I don't know how to gauge it, and I'm veered off. So it's just not going to be straight, but it'll be okay. There's ants. I better go get some ant killer. I'll be right back. Well, as you can see, it's very, very warped. Oh well, so they'll sit a little crooked. But I can make up the difference in, I can make one of the legs taller if I need to, of the platform. I don't know. I think I can get it to tweak back. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, and I screwed it from the one side and the screws went through just a tip. So I hammered the tip down and it seemed to be fine, except the one that I pieced together came apart. So I decided that I would put nails on the top, and they're too long, so they're gonna stick out the bottom, but nobody's gonna be underneath. So it'll be all right. It'll be fine. Also, I got so concerned about this way that I didn't line them up this way, even though all the boards are the exact same length with the exception of the one that I cut a little crooked. They should be all there, but I didn't. So I can make them all the same length, I guess. Lee had this made to withstand a tornado, I'm sure of it. I couldn't figure out how that beam was put on, and so I'm just going to leave it and I'm going to work with it to make a step down. I don't know. What else can I do? So I've got some scrap wood here that I'm going to use. It's a little warped, but maybe it'll be okay. Oh, there's a board over there. That might be better. I'll get that one. I'm nowhere near being done, but I did get the 2 platforms done. I need to figure out how to connect them, cut the wood for the posts, and put them together, and that's gonna have to be on another day because Lee has to get back to the city. He's got work tomorrow, and that's if his back can handle it. But he is having an epidural shot on Tuesday, and so he should be in much better shape next weekend. But we'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching today. Be sure to like and share, press the notification bell, and be sure to comment because we really do appreciate your comments. So God bless y'all. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, share, like, press the notification bell. Okay, bye-bye now.